Oh my days.
Just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth you full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
500 subscribers. I think I've even gone past 500. Shout out you lot. 500 flipping subscribers. Shout out to everybody that subscribed. I know 500 don't sound like that much, but given I just started in 3 months ago, 500 to me is significant. And now we get to set a new target of 1,000. And we're already on the way there. But seriously, blessings to everyone that's been commenting, liking, subscribing. Love you all. January, I've already had kind of like a Patreon in the background, but it wasn't active. I've had like what, two subscribers. But hopefully January we could be looking at, either a YouTube membership type beat or a Patreon where I can start putting like the full length reactions. Obviously, if you see me in the comments, you would have seen me saying that we're likely going to do some Lord of the Rings. It might even already be in the pipeline. Yes, you can hear me correctly. I've never watched Lord of the Rings through. So we could be doing a 6-week watch of Lord of the Rings. Obviously, I still want to continue. I haven't really titled this series, but I've been going through kind of some serious all-time movies that I've been belatedly checking out, and I still want to continue doing that. We want to mix it up. Might do some other content on this channel. I don't know. We'll see where it takes us. But seriously, thank you to everyone who subscribed in this time so far. But I want to say unfortunately, because it is, to me, unfortunate, but it's time to watch The Mist. Now, the reason why I say unfortunately, because if you've seen me in the comments, you've seen me say, or if you've watched some of my reactions already, you'll know that I'm jumpy, unnecessarily jumpy. I have been through no trauma that should make me as jumpy as I am. But for some reason, I'm jumpy. I don't know. And so I don't like horror. I don't like horror. I mean, if you came from a Christian household when you were younger, you probably weren't watching horror anyway. But me and horror, we don't agree. You know what I like? I like psychological horrors. That's my bag. Anything outside of that tends to rattle me. And even the psychological horrors, obviously, they still have jump scares. So I'm a jump. It's just going to happen. But when I was seeing The Mist, I just went to IMDb quickly just to see, like, genre, whatever that was. Horror. You know what's so funny? I already use horror in my vernacular to mean anything that I don't like. I'll just be like, oh, that's horror. Oh, yeah, that's horror. Oh, I'm not eating that. That's horror. That tells you where I sit with horror. Maybe that's a sign that we need to do some horror movies on this channel, because I promise you lot will be entertained watching me sit through horror. But we are watching The Mist. I have no clue what this is about at all. Clearly, we're going to go back into the mystical, fantastical, I don't know, supernatural elements that we saw in The Green Mile. We've been 2 for 2 in Frank Darabont and Stephen King movies being faith-related. I don't know if this one's going to be that. We've been 2 for 2 with Stephen King and Frank Darabont being prison-related. I don't know if this has got anything to do with incarceration, prison. I don't know. No clue. So I'm going to do a young sign of the cross and say a young prayer, because I got no idea what I'm about to witness. I'm probably overdoing it. You lot are probably watching this like it's not even that deep. If you think that, go watch bro. You can even watch my Forrest Gump reaction. I heard gunshots. I was like, bro, that's just sounds. You see Agatha all along when what was it called? The Salem 7, when they were outside. Bro, ducking. I can't help it. But anyway, this intro's gone on far too long. Let's get into it. Let me quickly check what year this came out. Oh, Lionsgate, that's new. 2007. This is new. Well, I say it's new. Compared to the films I've been watching, this is probably the most recent film I've watched on this channel. Oh, wait, no. Joker, Foley, Apu. I watched that. Already? Don't do this to me. Oh my gosh. Why are we doing this already? Is that tree that was outside there? I'm not gonna enjoy this at all.
Oh, you know what? That was your grandfather's tree, the one he planted. Oh.
He used to play in that tree.
I hope his granddad is not some ghost who's like, who pushed that tree over.
See the damage?
No.
It's probably one of the first films I've watched on this channel that I don't know these actors at all. The lady kind of looks familiar, but I'm not sure.
Wouldn't I been asking him to take down for 3 years before it finally blew over that tree?
Look at that.
What?
What is it, Daddy?
Mist? It looks like it's coming towards them.
I'm gonna go have a little chat with our neighbor about his tree. Don't worry, I'm not gonna punch him in the nose.
You know what he's gonna say. He's gonna say, sue me. Okay.
That's all.
Yeah.
It's starting to get a bit windy. I don't like that. Oh. Is that?
Turn on. Full choke. Pull 5. Choke.
Is that the guy from Brooklyn Nine-Nine? It is. He passed away recently.
Just think we should trade insurance info. No, that's all.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll find my insurance guy's number. I'll bring it by later. That okay?
And no problem.
You're not heading into town today by any chance, are you?
Their dynamic is so weird. Something ain't right.
Well, CMP's out, of course. For a moment there last night, I thought we were going to take off and head for odds.
WZON is off the air.
Oh, the timing. Wicked in cinemas right now.
Daddy, look.
Huh. You guys in the face.
The Arrowhead Project? Any idea what they do up there?
Missile defense research, you know.
I'm sure the woman at the laundromat says that they have a crashed flying saucer up there with frozen alien bodies.
There's a bit too much going on.
Maybe their power's out too.
Kind of reminds me of like A Quiet Place, like before everything went down, and also The Last of Us.
Guess they're not mad at each other anymore.
I guess not. And that's a start, huh?
I'm sorry, man. The register's down. Power outage got us.
Sam Witwer.
We'll make it, okay? You guys get the goodies. I'll wait in line.
Boathouse got all smushed. Mr. Norton's tree fell on it.
Oh, ouch.
How'd you guys make out?
Oh, we're fine. It's the listings I'm worried about. I'll bet every one of our for sale signs fell over.
We had damage at the school, wouldn't you know? That's what we get for not fixing that roof when we
It's making me anxious, just the way it's being shot. Something's not right.
Government's got better things to spend our money on.
And the close-up on some of these people.
And
Who's that?
bombs.
She kind of looks like Margot Robbie.
Daddy, is there a fire? Is Mommy all right?
I'm sure she's fine. Don't worry.
No, she's not. Well, I hope she is, but
Gotta go check the pharmacy out.
all those trucks were headed to, like, in the direction that they left. And that mist, well, the film's called The Mist. I mean, I'm putting 2 and 2 together. Ring the alarm. Sorry, I can never not do that whenever I hear a siren. Ooh, why are you bleeding? Oh my God, I know him as well. There's a lot of actors I know in this. Oh wait, it's the same guy that I'm always talking about. He was in The Green Mile.
Something in the mist! Cook John Lee!
Dan, catch your breath.
Shut the doors! Shut the doors, my God!
Daddy, I'm scared. Can we go home?
Do that, I'm getting in my car. Mister, no!
Yo, yep. We need to see something happen. So they're gonna use him as an example, I'm guessing. Oh, there's a whole bunch of people out there.
Mommy.
Can the mist go through the vents?
It's death.
Why is she still holding on to her cornflakes? Let go, this is serious. Is there something in the mist, or is the mist alive itself?
I can't stay here. I gotta get home to my kids. No, don't go out there. It's death out there. It's the end of days. Stop.
Ma'am, no, you can't go out there. Could be a poisonous gas cloud.
You're not listening.
What if she opens the door and it comes in?
Wanda's looking after little Victor. She's only 8.
Oh my goodness
Sometimes
me.
she forgets she's supposed to be watching him, you know? I told them I'd only be gone a few minutes. She's only 8. Oh, is there anybody gonna help me? You?
Don't look at me.
You?
I'm so sorry, ma'am.
You?
No. Oh, goodness me.
You won't let me help.
Ma'am, please, wait until...
Close the door behind you. I'm sorry. But like... Oh.
Okay, let's start cleaning up, okay?
I thought maybe the fact that no one heard anything like her screaming or anything would convince people that maybe it's okay to go out. Kind of like the silo, if anyone's watching the silo right now.
Just try to breathe, okay? Just try to breathe, pal. It's okay. It's all right.
That packet of food was a paid actor.
First thing we need to do is keep our wits about us and find out what's happening.
What did you do? What is going on?
It's Judgment Day, and it's come round at last. There is nothing more obvious or natural than that. You've done that to yourself by a life of sin and dissolution.
Is there a gap under the shutter? Brother, get out. Why are you wasting time? Brother, move. What are you waiting for?
Hey, whoa! David! You guys hear that? The generator, we're just gonna check it out.
Weird noise. Right there in the dark.
Why don't you tell him about the fact that the shutter was bowing because someone was trying to push through it?
He's calling you a liar.
That's what it sounds like.
No. Don't be that way, Mr. Drayton. You had a scare, no doubt. What say we all go check it out?
No, thank you. All the best. And he came back with them. Oh my gosh.
Myron, go check it out.
All right.
I would have been sat on aisle 7 waiting for them to come back.
Something's got the exhaust vent plugged up from the outside.
You get it running long enough to raise that door a little, I'll go out and clear whatever's blocking it.
It may not be wise to send him out there.
Okay, I'll do it.
Jim, right? Myron? You guys are... well, you don't seem to understand.
Light in my room just like fell off the wall a bit. And because I'm so anxious, I'm so jumpy.
You know, pardon me, but I'm not convinced that you heard anything. You're a big shot artist with connections in New York and Hollywood and all like that, but that don't make you better than anybody else, not in my book. Nor do I like being talked down to or called stupid by a guy who went to college just because he's got the jitter.
Send him into the mist. All the best. Off you pop. Good luck.
He's gonna let this kid risk his life over a generator that doesn't even matter?
Would you just shut the fuck up,
Norm!
What, am I impugning their manhood or something?
Listen, they've lost their sense of proportion.
What's going on here?
Out there in the market, they were scared and confused. And here, there's a problem they can solve. Goddamn gonna solve it.
Ready, kid?
Let's rock.
Norm.
Oh, rock you will.
Pussy.
Good luck.
Oh!
Let me adjust myself. Because I know something's about to happen. I don't know what, but it's interesting that he doesn't want to come into
Any boogeyman?
the building.
Pretty scary, ain't it, Norm?
Yeah, right.
He turned around. He's going to get dragged by his foot.
Norm!
What the fuck?
Oh!
Get it off!
Oh! There's more? That's not an octopus. I thought he was about to off him. All the best, Norm. Why are you still trying to save him? You gotta let go. I'm sorry. Don't let it get behind you, because then you're finished. What is it sniffing for? Oh, it likes dog food. What? What are these zoom-ins? I'm sorry. Wait, it ate the plastic from the dog food.
Start the generator!
Did it eat the plastic from the dog food and spit out the actual food? glad he did that because they can take it in as proof before they. I can't be asked if they go inside and no one believes them. Do you know what I mean? I bet you all feel stupid.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Look at your face.
How the hell was I supposed to know what you meant? How was I supposed to know what you meant? You should have said what you meant better. I don't know. I thought maybe
Honestly,
it was a
his
big
explanation
bird
was
or
crap.
something. You got that kid killed. Look at what you did!
I'm done.
Okay, now he's done. I'm also ready to talk. What on earth was that? There's a spiky octopus in the mist.
I'm not sure I believe it. I was here.
Well, you've got a piece of it. Take it with you.
How do we convince them?
There's blood on you, and you've got a piece of it.
What the hell were those tentacles even attached to?
Honestly.
Can't let Billy seem like this. He's scared enough. Just give me a minute. Keep him distracted.
Ain't going very well, is it?
It's true.
Tentacles. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm just not that stupid. I mean, what do you take me for? Using what's happening here to try to make me look like an idiot.
No. Come back to the loading dock, okay? I'll show you. Blood. A chunk of tentacle on the floor.
No.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
This pathetic attempt at a joke has gone far enough.
What reason could we possibly
Oh,
have?
please. This is payback for the lawsuit that I filed against them last year.
You've got us all wrong.
You're not too crazy about out-of-towners. I only spend my money and I pay my taxes here, and I've seen you talking behind my back. I actually thought you were being kind to me today. Well, thanks for setting me straight. And I'm glad that tree fell on your boathouse. You know that? Glad.
The lives are at stake around here.
David,
okay? My son's life. Now, I need you. I'll drag you back there if I have to. Come here.
David, get your goddamn hands off of me! I'll sue your ass again! Sue your ass, and this time you'll go to jail. He assaulted me. You were
Oh,
witness to it.
please.
Man, crazy.
Get-
He's crazy.
No.
Be serious.
This is how it is. Now, I don't know what this mist is, but there are things in it and they're dangerous, like Dan said.
That's right. I never saw it. It happened too fast. I got knocked down.
5 of us went back in the loading dock. It was Jim, Myron, Ollie, me, Norm, the bag boy. We opened the door so Norm could go out and clear the vent for the generator. Something came out of the mist and took him.
Just killed him. I mean, dragged him off. Now, guys, I don't know what these things are. All we saw were tentacles.
His neighbor's annoying me because at this point, when he's talking to everyone, what is it? What he's telling everyone about it. So how is he still out for you personally when he's telling everyone this story?
It's a lie, you know. I mean, all these people do is just lie each other up.
It's a pile of shit.
What is the benefit of this lie?
All right, Bud, don't take our word for it. Go look.
Oh, I'm glad it's still here. I thought maybe it would have disappeared.
What the hell is that?
Pick it up and take it in the shop. What the hell? Now it's disappeared.
It appears we may have a problem of some magnitude here.
Show me the guy's face, his neighbor.
Me help these people. Let me preach your word. They can't all be bad. Yes, some can be brought to heaven's holy gates through your grace. I have to believe that, though I live in a lake of fire forever. If I can save a few, even one, then my life will have counted for something. I will have served a purpose here.
We knew we were going to get some sort of relation to faith, didn't we, or Christianity?
Ma'am, I just want you to know that it's okay being scared.
It's okay not to be okay.
Don't you condescend to me.
I'm sorry?
Not ever. You don't mock me.
She didn't say anything.
The day I need a friend like you, I'll just have myself a little squat and chill on out.
What a great representative you are. You say all these things about you want to save someone and then you do all of that. Come on.
Whatever. The fact remains, the evidence here is flimsy. It's bordering on...
Oh, get out of my face, man.
Denial is a powerful thing.
Well, keep talking. I'll have no part of it, nor would any thinking person.
There's no defense against the will of God. There's no court of appeals in hell.
Those of you who want to discuss this thing rationally to find a means of rescue are welcome to join me. Those who want to stack dog food, knock yourselves out.
Even though I didn't like the way they went about showing it, I am glad that they are showing some people who don't agree with what they say is true.
Revelations, chapter 15.
I mean, you're stressing me out.
Of the 7 angels were completed.
Well, what are you
You're
saying?
actually not helping right
What are you
now.
proposing?
That we all prepare.
Lady, your tongue must be hung in the middle so that it can waggle at both ends.
End time has come, not in flames, but in mist.
Come here. Easy. How about
What are you going to do to her?
pairs to meet my size 10 work boot? How about that?
Hey, there's no call for that.
Thank you.
Friend down.
I'm trying to save your soul, you stupid man. Doubters will doubt till the end.
I don't know if you are. You're just spreading fear.
You'll have to stop now. You're scaring the children.
They should be scared. Oh, yes, they should. They're beautiful, pure.
Get your hands off my daughter. She's not my daughter, but sorry.
There is one God, the God of the Israelites. And he is a stern and vengeful God. And we have been mocking him far too long. And now...
Okay, she's really stressing me out now.
Read the good book. It calls for expiation. Blood.
What?
Blood. The bill is due. It must be paid. As Abraham prepared to sacrifice his only son to prove his love for God. So...
Ooh!
Another down payment. A few more pennies in the jar.
Now that...
Be so real.
They'll come tonight.
I didn't even think about when it gets dark.
See if they don't. And when they do, you will cry to God. You'll be on your knees to me before this is through.
It is interesting that the military men, that they've been having their private conversations. You would think they would be the ones to take control of this whole situation. But they've kept to themselves, probably because they know what's actually going on. Maybe they know that this is not a situation they can fix.
Hi.
What's up, little dude?
How come your friends don't come get us? They got tanks and stuff, right? I want their friends to come rescue us.
What if they could, pal? They're stuck here just like us. Shh. Now, guys, we could use a hand over there.
Oh, yeah, sure thing. Troop, off your asses.
The fact that they weren't helping tells me there's something behind there. Why are they having this little gossiping sessions in the corner?
So we can use the charcoal fluid and the mops to make torches. And we got knives and stuff, God knows.
I've got a shotgun in the truck.
No, you look like you would.
That'd be a good idea, Mr. Cornell.
Hold on.
uh,
My husband's idea. He's away on business a lot. It's not even loaded.
Ain't much use unloaded, ma'am.
You know how to use that?
Well, I shot it once in a pistol range.
you were the last person I thought that would be good with a gun.
Holly, please.
You've already said you don't believe him once already, and he proved you wrong, so... Oh, I believe him just from that hand movement.
Let us pass, please.
Let's just talk this thing through.
We have, and we made our decision. We're leaving.
Hey, Mr. Mackey's...
Oh!
We're going out.
So you don't know what the disaster is, but you're still going to go out.
Tie this around your waist to let us know you got at least 300 feet.
I'll do it.
Are you throwing in with them?
Me? No, thanks. I think your man there's a little too tightly wound. I'm thinking we could use that shotgun of yours. I saw where you parked when I pulled in. Red pickup, right? Far entrance.
Son, you got brass balls. The shells are in the glove compartment. Drive it back.
Just see to paying out this line. Line's up. I'll cut her loose, just so you understand.
Yeah.
He said, keep your table knife.
David, there's nothing out there.
What if you're wrong?
Then I guess the joke would be on me.
I hate that I'm going to enjoy seeing it.
You'll die out there, all of you.
I hope we stay out here with them and not watch it from the store.
Hey, crazy lady, I believe in God, too. I just don't think he's the bloodthirsty asshole you make him out to be.
Well,
Thank you.
Let's strike up. Put us in a town.
Keep it loose.
Wouldn't you want to keep it tight so that you feel when it's no longer tight? Do you know what I mean? If it's always loose, then does my logic make sense? Oh. Close the door. Pull it back and close the door.
Look. It's going.
Is it gonna like speed up? There you go. I knew that was happening. Let go. Oh, you're gonna burn your hands. I'd just close the door. I'd let go and I'd close the door. In the sky? I don't think I'm gonna like what's on the end of this. Yeah, just let go. Just stop. What are you doing? This is giving me a headache. Why do you need to see the rest of... Oh. Do you want your son to see that? Just let go. Close the door.
Shut the door!
Thank you.
Do you see? Now do you believe?
I'm sorry. That was nasty.
I thought I'd come in and say hi and see how you're holding up.
Hi.
Hi.
Barely. How about you?
Again, the soldiers, they went there.
Shoreham Road.
When all that went down.
Hey, wait. How come you never asked me out? We flirted all through high school. I know you like me.
I'm stupid, I guess.
Is this going to be some end of the world romance? Might as well last, you know, quick sesh. Is that what's happening? Oh my days. Are they having babies or is it just a different species? This one flies. It must be a different species. Yeah, that's not the same thing. What are they doing up on that mountain? They're just creating all these things. Oh, thank you, soldier.
Are those bugs?
Not like any I've ever seen.
No.
Focused upon the earth, and unto them was given power.
I thought about that. I thought about the plagues. Is it the light that's attracting them? I'm not sure attracting them here is a good idea.
Holy shit!
So there's just every type of creature out there. Oh my gosh. I knew.
God, I think they're attracted to the light.
No. Duh. Someone dislocated their shoulder. I can't lie, they're doing some things that are just really, really daft. Why were you trying to attract those bugs? If you identify them as bugs, you know they're going to be attracted to light.
Ollie, Wes is gonna get him!
Oh my goodness me.
Oh my God, they turned on all the lights! Jim, Myron! Fire! Downstairs! Come on, come on!
Did it bite her? Is she gonna turn into something? All this time they haven't lit the mop yet.
Goddamn child-proofing sons of...
Oh, right. So it's over now. I think it's too late for that, bro. It's every man for themselves. Just
Go, go!
I can't believe she's still trying to light that thing. Oh! Oh my gosh, what's happening to her? Oh my flipping days. Everything that could go wrong is going wrong. Why would you have a bucket of, I don't even know what that was, petrol, gasoline, something on the floor? They're worried about these ones in the shop. I'm just waiting for that, I don't know, octopus, kraken, squid to come bursting through. Clap it.
Life for you. Your will be done.
What? What? All this time he's been walking around. Just use the one, don't shoot it again. Let it bleed out. I think it's okay. Be careful! Don't you dare. Don't. Let's not be stupid. I can't remember the last time that a movie stressed me out the way this is. Oh my goodness me.
She said that it would happen like this. She said that they would come at night. She told us someone would die.
Why are we looking at these legs? I don't know what that is, but the sniffing sounds heavy.
Mommy.
Is it going to be some sort of mammal now? We've seen something with tentacles, which you would think is from the sea. We've seen things that fly. Is it time for some mammals?
Everything will be better in the morning.
No, it absolutely won't.
I saw creatures fly into the store tonight. They shouldn't exist. This isn't gonna end, is it?
It's Joe. He's getting worse. Joe.
Is that you?
Yeah, pal, how you doing?
Oh. Didn't know anything could hurt like this. If you guys can't help me, you gotta end it, okay? Ollie's got that gun, right? Right?
No, no way.
You can't fuck with me on this road. I'll do it. Just give me the gun.
We're gonna work something out. I just need you to hang in a little longer, okay? Can we do that?
You think about going to the pharmacy next door? Iron Rappler says they've got Silvadine, you know, the stuff they use in burn warts.
What happens when one of those things decides to break through this window? I'm talking one of the big ones, like the one that killed Norm.
Yep.
The flaming torch idea didn't work so well, did it?
No.
You're talking about leaving?
Should hit the pharmacy first. Gotta bring back supplies for the injured. I mean, if we don't, Joe Eagleton's gonna die. We can't let that happen. Look, my Land Cruiser can hold 8 people. I say we drive south as far as the fuel takes us and try to get clear of this mist.
Not after what happened to Norton and his group.
Norton got over 200 feet from this store. That's how much road played out. Park to half that distance from here.
But who knows how far this mist has spread? It could be the entire eastern seaboard.
It would be the whole world for all we know. It wouldn't make us any less dead. Want another reason to get the hell out of here? I'll give you the best one. Her. She's our very own Jim Jones. I'd like to leave before people start drinking the Kool-Aid.
He's right.
We can start worrying about who she's gonna sacrifice to make it all better.
I wasn't expecting her to, Miss Carmody, is that her name? To play such a big part, sorry.
People are basically good, decent. Oh my God, David, we're a civilized society.
First things first, the pharmacy. That'll be our test run.
Test run. I hope you make it back. Who's with Billy right now?
All right, Big Bill. Bring you back some comic books.
I don't want them. I want you to stay here.
Just next door.
I rate him for taking this much responsibility in terms of this whole, like, he's basically the leader of this store, but come on, like.
Yeah.
I guess in a way he's trying to find a way out for him and his son, and staying here and being a leader
They'll
is
wait. They'll wait in the mystery, can't see him, and then when you go and kick him,
not really doing much.
they'll come and eat you up. Daddy, don't go.
This is a good child actor, by the way. And I say that as someone who's anti-child actors, because they're usually really bad.
I'll be back and then I'm gonna take you home. All right? Together.
going home.
Anything at all, you couldn't run. You get your ass back in here.
Cruiser's yours now. Get him out of here. You just keep driving.
Where do you think you're going, Mr. David Drayton? Are you so anxious to make your boy an orphan?
My boy is no concern of yours.
Did she get changed?
We're gonna bring back some supplies. Also, there may be people trapped over there who need help.
That would not be my concern.
Not gonna take any chances. If there's any trouble, we'll come straight back here to the supermarket.
You'll make him notice us. You'll make him come. Why can't you just leave well enough alone?
You better explain to Bobby here why we're not bringing painkillers and medicine back for his brother.
Well, I'm going, even if I have to go alone.
You'll die out there, young man.
Yes, they'll come back for all of us, just like this good lady said. Do you want that to happen, people? No! 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 Well, it is this kind of hubris
I don't understand these soldiers.
in the first place. This kind of pride and defiance of the...
Oh!
Shut up, you miserable buzzard.
You old bitch!
She threw a paper bag. What's that gonna do?
Stoning people who piss you off is perfectly okay. They do it in the Bible, don't they?
How about it, Army? Any help from the armed forces?
I'll go.
Oh. You guys have decided to join the movie. Welcome. If they come back, I feel like they're not gonna let them inside.
I don't care. Shut the hell up! You shut up!
She's basically in control now. All of the people we considered leaders inside there have all decided to go on this journey. I'm guessing we're gonna lose minimum of 2. I feel like Sam Witwer no longer has anything to fight for because his little girlfriend is dead, so he's probably gone. Maybe the guy from the Green Mile as well.
Think something got in?
110%. Oh, help me.
Sylvadine. Got it. Ollie, what are we looking for?
Penicillin. Yeah. Any strong antibiotics?
Why are you talking so loudly?
Vicodin or...
Shh. Brother, just fill up your bag. You're never gonna come back here.
Guys, hurry it up. I hear something.
It sounds like an insect. We've seen bugs already.
Oh, God. No. No. Oh, no.
A mist spider?
No, no.
Guys, let's get out of here now.
Is that?
Help me.
Is that Norton? His neighbor?
Son of a bitch! It's really starting coming off. Oh, man.
Is that him or is that someone else?
It's all our fault.
Oh, it's him.
God, I can feel him. I can feel him.
What? Is he giving birth to? What? Oh, congrats. Yep. Get out. How strong is it? It burns. Get out! Just start sprinting.
Over there. Ollie, there.
You do not have enough bullets to kill all of these things. Get out. Oh, goodness me. Now you're we lost 2 weapons now. He's birthing more of them. He's turning into one. Oh. That was the most unchaotic, level-headed thing anyone has done so far.
Ollie!
Is that the papa? was so concerned killing all those small little things instead of running out of there that he's wasted bullets.
Oh, God, he's dead. He's dead. Get out of here. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, Drake. He's dead. Come on. Come on. Hurry up. They're dead. They're all dead. Look at it.
The earth is scourged with whips and scorpions. We have seen the earth vomit forth from her lips obscenities and profanities.
I'm not gonna lie, I just had to take a 5-minute break because this movie was stressing me out. Okay, let's finish this up.
Dad, Joe died of his burns while you were asleep.
God, I thought I was dreaming her voice.
No dream. She's getting people whipped up.
She's got him believing she's a psychic. She has a direct line with God.
Ollie says you're thinking of leaving. I'm in.
Sorry. Come on, you saw what happened to Bobby. Mike, I won't do that again. I won't be responsible.
You might want to reconsider that.
What?
Give no shelter. What will end it? Let me hear it. So what are we talking about?
Expiation.
Oh,
Boy hasn't been right since the pharmacy.
a whole you.
I can quietly gather up some bags of groceries and hide them up at one of the check stands by the door.
I'd rather die out there trying than in here waiting.
Wow, she's changed.
I want to talk to the soldiers.
Soldiers? What's that gonna do?
You heard what they...
Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness me. I've been like, what's going on with these soldiers? I was starting to second guess myself and that maybe they didn't actually work up there.
Where's your friends? I ain't seen them. That big a store, it's kind of hard to lose.
I ain't seen them. I said, look like they're keeper.
Have they escaped?
I don't know nothing. I got nothing to do with it.
That's not what the MP said in the pharmacy before the spiders came out of his skin.
They're not in the store. The only place we haven't looked is the loading dock.
Walk with you into my...
It's the only place they can be.
Just disappear. Look, I told you, okay? I don't...
Oh.
I didn't think they'd do it. They said they would do it. I told them what the MP said at the pharmacy, and they swore they'd do it. I didn't think they would. Oh, Jesus.
The Arrowhead Project, isn't it?
That's guilt. That is guilt.
What were you guys messing with up there, huh?
We got you now, you sorry son of a... It was them what done it to us! It was them what brought down the final wrath upon us! Peckerwood that he's been with this whole time, they hung themselves in the back because they knew. They knew it all over. They heard it too, didn't you, all of you? All about the Arrowhead Project and all that secret shit up on the mountain. That's what brought down the wrath of God.
I'm a local. Most of you people know me, honey.
You! Stop your chicken shit whining, or I will cut your puling tongue out.
Oh my gosh. I hate how much power this lady has gotten. Just...
We all heard stuff. Yeah. How they thought that there were other dimensions, you know, other worlds all around us, and how they wanted to try and make a window, you know, so they could look through and see what's on the other side.
So they opened like a portal to another universe where these things are. Maybe not a universe, just somewhere else in
By accident,
space.
this other world came spilling through to ours. That's what Donaldson was saying to me right before he killed himself. I didn't understand the half of it. It ain't my fault.
Oh, ain't his fault.
And listen to the congregation.
He points the finger. This Judas in our midst.
Judas!
We are being punished for what? For going against the will of God. It's forbidden rules of old. Walking on the moon. Yes, yes.
I don't know what church she went to, but her theology is all wrong. I mean, she's completely left the Bible.
And it is his fault. Yes,
No,
it is your
it's not.
You, they did it. They stick.
I don't think those 5 are going to be able to protect him against this mob. Oh my goodness me. Why is she shocked? Oh, I can't wait for her to get got. I cannot wait for her to get got. I don't know if you guys watch another React channel called EDN, but in the words of EDN, get back must be had. I cannot believe this. I hope he attracts that thing right to the door. No, stay there. Stay there, let it chew up everybody. Except the like core 5 and Billy. Oh. It looks like the chief from Monsters, Inc.
It's dawn.
I'm ready to go home. Come on.
What is home? Is he forgetting that mist went past his house before anything?
My car's parked in the center lane of the parking lot far end. Whoever gets there first, open up both doors. We'll all pile in as fast as we can.
I called them 5. How many of them is there? 1, 2, 3, like 9. Oh, someone clocked them. There she goes.
Stealing food now?
How is it stealing?
Going out now, Mrs. Carmody.
Isn't everyone in this shop eating it? Are you all stealing?
Go out. I won't allow it. Haven't I proven myself again and again and again?
This guy.
What's the matter with you?
You're literally drinking from the produce. Are you stealing?
They, people who refuse to bend to the will of God. They mock us, they mock our God, our faith, our values, our very lifestyle. They mock...
Put your hands down.
It's from them. The blood of human sacrifice must come.
What?
The blood of expiation.
And look at you. I cannot believe.
We want the boy.
What?
You get back! Come on, get out!
I wouldn't mind. I would not mind.
I killed her.
We saw.
You, Ollie.
I'm not looking. I didn't see you kill her, actually. What happened? Something happened. What happened? Who died?
You killed her. You murdered her.
Let's go! Get up, Byron. Come on. We gotta go.
If she's not dead, I will be so done. I will be...
Byron! Ambrose! They're lost!
Oh, Jesus.
Ollie!
Well... Get in the car. Grab the gun, get in the car, and be driving. I don't know where you're going, but drive. Oh. Is it full? It had its lunch and it's okay now.
Are we going?
Please. Kindly. Oh my goodness.
David!
I told him to do it before he got in the car. He didn't listen to me. Just drive. Are you gonna wait for him to pierce the car? Drive and get it off the car. Is it not underneath the vehicle? I'm so glad that the car worked. Would have really, really been my final straw. See, someone like me, I would have driven into the glass just to be like, hey, and then driven off. I'm lying. I promise I wouldn't. I would never do that. They made it home. I mean, oh,
Sorry, David. I'm just so sorry.
I hope the boy's sleeping so he doesn't realize what's going on. Oh, I'm so glad the bus was empty. Oh? So, like, what was wrong with their home planet that they've come here? Just disturbing all the peace.
We gave it a good shot. Nobody could say we didn't.
Goodness me. What? What's the plan here? You didn't get any. You didn't take anything with you. Any food? You can't. You're not surviving in this car.
Gotcha.
And your son? God, I don't really want to think about that.
I'll figure something out.
What does that mean? And who is supposed to do? I'm not even saying that out loud. But who's supposed to do that? You guys know what I mean by that. God for. I don't want to watch that. I hate that they've even brought that question into my mind. Oh my gosh, he's awake now. Don't let him see you with that thing in your hand. What on earth? No way.
Come on!
Genuinely, I don't know what to say.
Come on! Come on!
No, sir. No, ma'am. No, sir. Where is a man supposed to start after experiencing that? I think we let's start. Let's go there. Let's start with that ending. Why? Why? I think I'm asking why more so because it hurts and that was just painful. I don't think this review is not on the same day I watched it, but I still don't think I have settled on what side I fall on in terms of how I feel about the choice for that ending. Hopefully discussing it out loud will help me to figure that out. But the worst thing about the ending for me is that it was a little boy. It was Billy who planted that seed in his dad's head in the store when he was kind of like, don't let the monsters get me. And so his dad has probably been holding onto that or thinking about that. It's probably like sitting in his spirit that he will do everything to make sure that the monsters don't get his son if push comes to shove. And so at that moment in time, to his dad, that was the only solution he could find to save his son. I can't say that I would never do it because I'm never, God willing, gonna be in that situation. But some part of me just feels like, oh my God, oh my goodness me, was there not even the possibility of a plan B? Like, I know you're all telling me there was like, they had been through so much, they had lost friends along the way. Miss Carmody was doing Miss Carmody, X and Y and K and Z and W and 3 and 5. I know. And I know a lot of these things take place after what I'm about to say, but there was a conversation in the store where they were like, I'm paraphrasing, but they were kind of like, the reason we want to escape is because they have, in escaping, there's still an attempt at hope rather than sitting and waiting to either be got by Miss Carmody or be got at by whatever's going to come into the store eventually. Like Miss Carmody and her people, they're basically sitting ducks. And they were like, we'd rather die trying to escape. And I just wish they had the same attitude in this moment. Like I said, I know even from that conversation, they lose friends along the way. But it was just like, they all were just like, let's just give in. It breaks my heart. Like I said, I understand it more so from the dad's perspective, especially because of the seed that was planted by his own son. But for the rest, I would just hope that they would have just a bit more fight left. Or at least just a 30-second conversation that could have delayed the process until, I call it the process, delayed the action until they hear the vehicle coming in the distance. Like, even when they're in the car, you can hear, there's a bit of peace, a bit of silence. And you can hear the creatures. I don't even know what these creatures are, to be honest. But these creatures, but they're way like, they don't sound like they're close. They sound like they're in the distance somewhere. So it's not like they were in like absolute immediate danger. And I mean, they drove from the store, by the way. And in driving from the store, they crossed two creatures. One right immediately outside the store that took Ollie. And after taking Ollie, it was like, all right, I'm done for the day. Like he said, I'm full. And then they crossed another one, like on their drive here, the humongousaur, and it didn't even seem bothered by the car. Maybe it doesn't recognize it as a threat. So those things together, I'm like, the car was kind of a haven. Yes, they would need food for survival, but at least it would have given them enough time, just those less than a minute until help was on the way. So that scene at the end, it's absolutely rattled me. I remember the first person in the comments, shout out to whoever you are, who recommended that I check out The Mist as part of like the Frank Darabont Stephen King triple deluxe package. Kind of mentioned it was polarizing. Oh, thank you. I absolutely understand why specifically the ending, but this film in general is or could be very controversial. But also, this feels like the Stephen King I was more familiar with rather than The Shawshank and The Green Mile. And the theme in this film, I feel like this is probably Stephen King's like absolute bag in terms of like horror. It's one of those ones where the horror is not actually what you presume it to be. Like it's not actually the creatures that have come from the mist or that are within the mist. It's actually what happens to people when they are put in life and death, extreme conditions, what happens to their brain, how they start to behave, all of that. That's really the horror of this story. What becomes of humans when there is disorder, chaos, lack of structure, lack of authority. And Miss Carmody and her group of zealots, they are an example of how quickly people can become a bigger threat when they're put in those extreme conditions. 'Cause with these people that we know, or no, do we know? That's the question. Do we know who we are as people if we haven't seen each other in these extreme conditions? But I'll jump back into Miss Carmody and her little gang. But I mean, even before that, the soldiers, I don't know, the military, Project Arrowhead, the government, who I reckon was involved, they're also part of this horror of humanity. Because why on earth are you messing around trying to create portals to other worlds or universes or something to bring these other horrors? Well, they probably weren't trying to bring these horrors. They were probably trying to find their own access to these other places so they can probably go and steal resources or something. But those kind of projects that humanity are so interested in exploring, that's also a horror. Like it immediately makes me think of the use of AI and how that could potentially go very wrong in, I don't know, the next 20 to 50 years? How far are we going to push it before we create our own demise? Does that make sense? But back to Madame Comedy, yeah. Listen, I need to know her local church. I need to know her pastor. I need to attend a service and see if they need to be closed down, because the things that she was spouting were genuinely quite insane. Another real life horror of how humanity can weaponize beliefs, faiths for their own agendas, or because humankind is humankind, can misinterpret things so wrongly, but so strongly and boldly that they can also go on to mislead a whole group of other people into doing things like killing. This film also kind of it also kind of made me exposed or made me confront my own reactions, which is probably part of the point. But you know, I said from the jump, I'm not a fan of horror. You see, the thing is, for me, I think this is what it is. When I watch movies, I think I'm inside the movie. Like, even if you hear me talking, like, you'll hear me talking about the characters like I know them. Like, I was like, get your hands off my door. Like, I think I'm inside the movie and I'm the character that's on screen at the time. And so when all this is going down, I'm doing it from the perspective of, oh, I'm here in this situation. So you hear me in this film saying several things that were about protecting me, myself, as if I was a character in this movie. Like, I was telling people to close doors, close the door. I was telling people to run away. I was telling people to, once someone was gotta leave them and just go and save yourself. Like, I was in survival mode, but part of that survival mode can also be selfish. Maybe also part of that is, you know, like we like we like to run and ask questions later. So yeah, a lot of that was making me laugh. Like, my own behavior was making me laugh. It's an interesting question to ask. What is our true nature? Is our true nature revealed when you put us under extreme conditions and this is just who we actually are? Or rather, do the extreme conditions bring out the worst in us? One thing I would have liked to see is to have a character that we like or that we are fond of in the beginning of the movie, and to see their switch and their behavior turn as the movie goes on. I know we have Jim, but Jim, I think his name is Jim. But I didn't like Jim from the very jump. He basically got that kid Norm killed. So I didn't like Jim. I wish we had a character that we were very fond of from the very beginning of the movie, that seemed like a genuinely nice person, and to see what happens to them when they are put in this extreme condition and they become something that we do not recognize anymore and that we come to hate by the end of the film. I would love to see that. I think the biggest impatience, I'll say, I had with this film, and this is a pet peeve, but I also feel like it possibly is like a horror trope, maybe, is when you feel the writing is somewhat contrived to bring out more tension and to scale up the stakes. And it's that thing of where characters are doing things inefficiently in order to just delay and hold time and to make the audience stress a bit. I understand its purpose. It's a personal pet peeve of mine. It stresses me out. The lights. Someone says, oh, I mean, someone doesn't have to say, you can see their bugs. Why do you think they're here? There's so many lights on. And then everyone else is adding more lights. Like, ooh, why? Why are you inviting the creatures to this window that is already fragile? Number two, why is no one running? I can barely remember people running away from danger in this movie. What is going on? Sprint. Number three, the mop. Guys, the mop. The childproofing line about why the lighter wasn't working, it did make me, I found that humorous. But it went on too long. It should have taken 10 seconds maximum to light that mop. Number four, taking so long to shoot that flipping gun. And shooting okay, no, he had to shoot the animal or the what is it called? The creature. He had to shoot it twice because it was about to get the kid. I'll give him that. But it took him far. He was literally walking around the shop like. Now I don't know if I'm a good shot. I don't shoot, but seriously, you're supposed to be the best one with a gun in this whole store, and it took you like 73 years to shoot. I think in terms of visuals, this film is a two-part conversation. What I found really interesting was the cinematography or the editing, because it could have been in post, but those crash zooms, like, you know, when it like sharply zooms into a character, or sometimes they act like the camera's handheld. To me, that style, what I resonate, or where I like, the reference I have for that type of filming is in mockumentary style sitcoms. So like your The Office, Parks and Rec, now today, Abbott Elementary. And so the first few times it made me laugh because I'm used to seeing that style used in comedy. But then I had to think to myself, why was it used in comedy? And it was because those shows are supposed to be like a documentary. Like, it's literally like there's someone behind the camera who's interviewing them, And that is why you have this experience that it's like a documentary. And that's the reason why that type of shot is, or that type of filming is being used for this film. It's probably because Darabont wants or sees this film as kind of like a human study in a way. It's a documentary about humans and how they behave in not their natural habitat, but in these extreme conditions. And so all it really needed was like, I don't know, David Attenborough to be like, and the human walks into his habitat. You know what I mean? Like the other part of the visual conversation is the CGI. Now, I just watched Forrest Gump, and that film came out in 1994, and I could not see a lick of CGI in that film. Obviously, these films are very different, and there's very different requirements, but I was so impressed with the CGI, the visual effects in general, in that film. This was rough, especially considering it's 13 years later. You would think they're the other way around, especially in a film where for the first act you're building mystery about what is in the mist. You want that first reveal to really hit people. And so when you see it and you see the CGI, it's kind of like, oh man, that's sad. On performances, I want to give 2 shout outs specifically, and that would be one, Mrs. Carmody. I think her name is Marsha Gay Harden. I absolutely hated that character's guts. I was so glad when we were rid of that character. Sorry, but I was. But that absolutely means she did an excellent job because she was stressing me out. And the little boy, Billy, there was a scene in the store. I think I was annoyed for some reason. I can't remember why. But even in my annoyance, he was. Listen, you'll hear me say several times, child actors, for me, the average child actor is really not very good for obvious reasons. But no, that was a fully grown, if an adult gave that performance, I would be impressed. And so for him to give that performance, I think he was really, really, really good. Like I was thinking, did someone pinch this kid before the scene started? Because he really looks like he's in pain. Like those tears were some serious tears. Overall, this film is really a mixed bag for me. But I'd be interested to hear what you think. Did you enjoy The Mist? When did you watch The Mist? Did you watch it when it came out? Have you watched it recently? How do you think it holds up? Do you disagree with me on any of the points I made about this film? Let me know. Cheers for watching. Subscribe, like, peace.